Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm the captain of Free Spirit, a historic 50-foot trimaran. When she was built in 1968, she was the biggest trimaran in the world. She's built out of Pacific Northwest Red Sprues and fiberglass, and was operated as a legendary Hawaii sailing club for over 20 years. She's always been about adventure, education, and community, and my goal is to revive this legacy and preserve her history here in Hawaii by sharing her on YouTube and in real life. It's the sailing channel where you can come aboard. This boat is over 50 years old. No carbon, no foils, no computers. But the ideas behind this trimaran are the same ideas used on the fastest boats in the world today. Good ideas don't expire. When people see modern foiling trimarans doing 40 or 50 knots, they think this is some brand new idea. But the truth is, this started over 60 years ago with plywood, hand tools, and some very stubborn designers. Today, I want to show you how vintage trimarans like Arthur Piver's and my Headley Nickel Free Spirit directly shaped the fastest boats on the planet today. Back in the 1950s and 60s, sailing was dominated by heavy monohulls. Then guys like Arthur Piver and Headley Nickel came along and said, what if instead of one fat hull, we used 3 long skinny ones? That basic trimaran layout, long center hull, 2 amas, beams holding it all together, is exactly the same layout you see on today's Ulteam trimarans. Different materials, same idea. Piver didn't have computers, he didn't have computer simulations. What he did understand was this: long skinny hulls create less drag. Modern engineers later proved this mathematically, but Piver proved it by sailing away from heavier boats with nothing more than plywood and courage. Every modern racing trimaran, from Orma 60s to Ulteams, is built on the same slender hull philosophy. Vintage trimarans taught one lesson: weight is the enemy. Piver and Nickel designed boats that were light, flexible, and strong because of their shape, not because of mass. Today we use carbon fiber and foam cores, but the mindset hasn't changed. Even modern Ulteams are designed to flex in specific ways. That's not new. That's vintage multi-hull thinking. Before these guys, multi-hulls were seen as toys, dangerous, unseaworthy. Then Headley Nickel sent trimarans across oceans. Not racing, surviving. Once trimarans proved they could cross oceans safely, everything changed. No Piver and Nickel, no Route du Rhum, no Jules Verne trophy, no modern ocean tries. Arthur Piver also pushed something radical: folding beams. The idea that a trimaran could be fast and practical, that thinking directly influenced modern designs like Farrier and Corsair, and even the modular beam philosophy on giant racing trimarans. Again, same thinking, bigger scale. The evolution looks like this: Piver and Nickel, Crowther and Brown, Orma 60s, Mod 70s, to today's foiling Ulteams. This isn't a revolution, it's a straight line. As you can see, modern trimarans didn't come from nowhere. They came from people willing to build strange boats in their backyards and take them offshore. Foils didn't replace vintage trimaran ideas. They amplified them. So the next time you see a 100-foot trimaran flying over the water at 40 knots, remember, it all started with plywood. If you like this kind of sailing history and how it connects to modern boats, hit subscribe. And if you're sailing or restoring a vintage trimaran, you're not behind the times. You're sailing a piece of history.